welcome. So we are going to be doing a reading on Apple Watts, her car accident and how her healing process is going. I would like to say thank you to everyone who has subscribed to my channel and who has supported my channel, and all those who decided to click on this video to hear what I have to say. As usual, everything here is for entertainment purposes only. Nothing here is factual. Everything is alleged. So take what you will and leave what you may. But either way, we're going to get into this. Okay, why did Apple Watts have this car accident? Why did Apple Watts have this car accident? Three more. One more. Okay, there is an inability to handle your life, your everyday life, and then there's an inability to handle the emotions that go along with that everyday life, okay? And it seems like there is a struggle to maintain the two of those. And then there also is a struggle to be able to express one's truth, okay? I also feel like there was a lot of secrets that she held within herself, okay? And I want to say these are secrets of her own, okay? Of her own understanding, because these are things that she wasn't able to express, okay? These are things that she wasn't able to handle. And it seems like there is like a lack of maturity in those areas. I say that because you have the King of Pentacles in reverse. You have the King of Cups in reverse. It's next to the High Priestess upright and the Ace of Swords in reverse. So a lot of things that she was dealing with, she really wasn't telling a lot of people, okay? She really wasn't expressing this to a lot of people. And I feel like there was a lot of different connections that she had that really weren't given to her like she was given to them, okay? And there was some sort of conflict inside of her about these certain situations. And I feel like that she was always in a process of trying to escape these things, but not necessarily getting the proper peace or the proper rest when it comes to this. And that's where the conflict resides. And the conflict is coming from many different areas, not just one, okay? It's not just like love life. It's not just family life. It's not just business. It's kind of like all of it. But I feel like a lot of people wouldn't know because this is a lot of stuff that she decided to keep to herself. And I feel like she really tried to hide it. But I feel like this is ultimately what kind of like led up to this situation, you know, not really being able to express what one is going through. That can do a lot to a person's mind and a lot to a person's mental state. And it's almost like being here, but not being here. Because when you're going through a lot of things, sometimes there's this process of disassociation. And sometimes you're not really in a place to be fully aware and fully present, okay? And in your current state, okay? Not being fully aware and not being fully present. But I feel like this is a lot of stuff that she tried to hold on to, okay? This was a lot of a burden, but it's like she tried to prevent all of this from coming out, but it did, or it has. It has, like, a lot of stuff that she was going through, that she was trying to hide at one point, is being revealed or is being unraveled, by this car accident. Because you have the tower here. This talks about, you guys can't see, but this tower card here talks about a quick change, something that happens fast. Okay, so I think this was like a buildup of a lot of different components that were going on in her life, not just one area. But I feel like there was an inability to be present, because a lot of times when you're going through a lot of stuff, you don't want to be dealing with it. So you try to separate yourself from the bullshit. Show me the energy surrounding Apple Watts right now and her recovery process. Show me the energy surrounding Apple Watts right now and her current recovery process. Two more. I feel like there's a lot of obstacles that are going to come up that need to be faced. And it's just not something that can be bypassed or walked away from easily. I feel like this is something that is going to have to be dealt with head on. But with the 10 of Wands upright, it seems like this is something that can be dealt with at the moment. But it's not something that, you know, that you can just walk away from, because you have the 8 of Cups here. And then next to the 8 of Cups is the Queen of Swords. I feel like this is definitely going to be a situation where Apple Watts' personal boundaries will be crossed, because she's going to need the support and help of other people. This is not going to be something that she's going to be able to do on her own. She's going to need to have help to rehabilitate to whatever capacity that she can recuperate to. And that's definitely going to take the helping hands of other people. But I just don't see that it's going to be an easy one, okay? But these are obstacles that need to be addressed head on. I also feel like there's people who are in denial about what's really going on in this situation. I feel like people are really more thinking about their emotions rather than logically about what's going on and how much work it's going to really take. And it's going to take a lot of work for, you know, this healing process to actually begin. And I feel like people are kind of in a state where they kind of want to rush things so they can be back to normal. But I just don't think that is practical. And I feel like that could be a problem. I feel like there's a lot of conflict as well surrounding about the choices that need to be made regarding Apple Watts, her care, and procedures that need to be happening from this point forward. I feel like people that are involved don't see eye to eye. Some people think that they are, because we have the Judgment card here in reverse. Some people think that the decisions that other people are making are incorrect, and then some people think that their decisions are the correct ones. But there is some sort of conflict about how this should be handled. you have the world card here. Okay, there is some ending. There is some ending or a completion of a cycle. Okay, or it could be moving into a cycle or a new way of life or a new way of living. Okay, and that's something that has to have some time for an adjustment, not only for Apple Watts, but for the people that are around her. Okay, this could leave Apple Watts feeling like she's in a place where she's stuck. Okay, there's some sort of mental confinement as far as everything that's going to come to realization once she's able to actually come to and realize you know, her state of being and what has really happened. But you know, it's going to take her to really mentally be strong in order for her to have the upper hand to defeat this situation and overcome it the best way possible. It just still a lot going on in this situation. But I mean, I think that's to be expected with the type of accident that occurred. What is Apple Watts going through spiritually at the moment? What is Apple Watts going through spiritually at the moment? All right. Spiritually, I feel like there's some sort of conflict going on. I feel like she really is fighting some sort of spiritual battle here. We have the Three of Swords in reverse, the Five of Wands next to the Justice card, and the Justice card is in between the Five of Wands and the Five of Swords. I just feel like there is some sort of conflict that's going on with her spiritually, and she's really in the place of trying to battle that out. And I feel like that's a reflection of what's happening with her physical state as well. And there's some sort of trying to find some sort of resolution as far as her spiritual state is concerned. I feel like there's a decision that needs to be made by her spiritually, is if whether she's going to put in the work that has to go with this healing process, and is it going to be beneficial for her to go through this work that she's going to have to endure as far as this healing process. I really do feel like that is like something that she's really dealing with spiritually. Yeah, I honestly feel like this healing process, or her really coming through out of all of this, is really dependent on what she really wants to do. And I mean soul wise, not necessarily physical wise. Is this a battle that she really wants to fight through? Is this something that she really wants to come through and do? Because it's going to take a lot of work. It's not going to be easy. And it's really going to take a lot of time for her to heal. It's going to take a lot of strength. And it's going to take her, you know, really being strong mentally to deal with all of this. So I'm going to leave that where it is, but I want to say let's continue to keep Apple Watts and her family in our prayers and send some healing energy towards them. And let's pray for Apple Watts to have a full and speedy recovery. And I will catch you guys in another video.